Athena, have you seen the film Hard Day's Night, the Beatles film?
I haven't.
Okay, you should see it. I don't know where you can see it, but it's very funny. They were great comics. Anyway, there's a scene where Ringo, he's kind of disillusioned with being in the band, and he's just in a cafeteria reading a book. And Paul McCartney's grandfather in the movie comes in and starts trying to convince Ringo to quit the band and just go for a long walk. And but Ringo's reading a book the whole time, and I want the viewers, without Googling or anything, and put in the comments what's the title of the book he's reading. It's a well-known book, and I'll actually put up an image from the movie where he's reading it, but you can't see the title. You can sort of see a graphic image, probably a Saul Bass design, the famous designer Saul Bass. Okay, so that's that. All right, this one's dirty. We don't want to do dirty stuff, right, Athena?
Nope.
I'll skip that. All right.
How did you get into filmmaking?
Well, that's kind of dirty too, but no, I'll tell you. When I was a little boy,
PG version.
what's that?
Yeah. The
Oh,
PG version.
okay. This is not that dirty. When I was a little kid, we had a PBS station, public broadcasting service, but they would show art films, And I'm flipping around, and they had some French New Wave film they were showing, and it was black and white. It was intriguing. And suddenly, a nude woman walked by. I'm watching this movie, and just watching and watching, waiting for her to come back, and she never came back. She never came back. So then I kept tuning in for other, French and Italian films, Truffaut, Fellini. There were all of them, Godard. Never another naked girl. Never. But at the same time, in my quest to see another naked woman, I started to get very interested in this type of filmmaking, to the degree that actually I thought, maybe I'd like to be a filmmaker myself or an actor. So I went and told my father, age 11, I said, Dad, I want to be an actor. So, well, you better join the drama club in junior high school. And I was like, what? With those goofy nerds and thing? He said, well, that's the only way you can be an actor. I said, I don't think Marlon Brando did that. He said, you'd be surprised. So anyway, he discouraged me. And
Yeah.
so on my own, I said, I'll just be behind the camera. I'll be a filmmaker. Okay.
I saw the book. It was an anatomy of a murder.
Hey, what? How did you do that?
I looked it up on the internet.